Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some really interesting things to go over. A new Pokemon trademark labeled Storm Emerald has been leaked. We have some new events that are now live and that have also been announced. And as well as that, we have some new Generation 10 rumors to cover as well. A lot of things to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's quickly go over some new Pokemon events that have been announced. The first one is for Pokemon Go. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, the Pokemon Go Community Day on July the 20th, 2025 will focus on Quaxley. It runs from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. It is also the 9th anniversary of Pokemon Go on the 1st of July. They've dropped all of the information for that as well. We'll cover that in tomorrow's video just because there's so much stuff to go over. But yeah, it's a pretty big event for the 9th anniversary of Pokemon Go, and also the fact that it's the 9th anniversary is ridiculous. I still remember when it came out, and the fact that it's nearly a decade ago is just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, that is the Quaxley Community Day on the the 20th of July 2025, and then as well as that, we have some new medals for Pokemon Home that have also been revealed. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, it has been confirmed that players at the Pokemon Master Ball League event in Singapore on June the 28th and the 29th, so that's only 4 days away, will be able to get a commemorative medal in Pokemon Home. They're really kind of going full force with these medals right now, so it wouldn't surprise me if these are going to be available at other events as well, like Worlds in August and stuff like that, because they are just seemingly really going in with these medals, which are cool. I mean, they're like, I guess the kind of memorabilia, you can see all the different events you've been to with like a medal that kind of showcases it. I think it's a really cool idea. So yeah, obviously the only way you can get them is to obviously go to the event. It'd be a little bit pointless if everyone could get them online, because it wouldn't really be a memory of that event, if you get what I mean. But anyway, those are some of the new Pokemon events that have been announced. Moving on, let's take a look at this new trademark that has been leaked. It is called Storm Emerald. It's very likely to be for the Pokemon TCG, but you never know. We have Game Rant here tweeting out saying, a new trademark filed by Game Freak appears to indicate that a new Pokemon release is in the works, and it could arrive by the end of the year. So there's a lot of kind of information that people are thinking this could be. As I say, it could be TCG, it could even be Legend ZA DLC. We really don't know. It's likely to be TCG, but again, we won't know until we get the official reveal. Anyway, this was a post on Game Rant saying Game Freak trademark could hint at new Pokemon release. So a new Game Freak trademark may indicate that a new Pokemon TCG release is on the way. This Pokemon TCG release may be an expansion based around Rayquaza, which has fans of the Gen 3 Pokemon excited. While not every trademark filed necessarily gets utilized, prior trademark filings from Game Freak have sometimes revealed upcoming sets for the tabletop game. For example, in September 2024, trademarks were discovered for Black Bolt and White Flare. That really sent everybody into a bit of a frenzy, because a lot of people thought that was going to be like Generation 5 remakes, which, it could have been. It is, of course, I think it's the 15th anniversary of Unova this year, and they've dropped a lot of Unova stuff for that. But yeah, people were really excited that maybe for the 15th anniversary they were going to drop Generation 5 remakes, because, as we know, there is a Generation 5 remake in the works, or at least somebody was working on it. That came to us from Pyoro, who of course is a very credible source in the kind of Nintendo community. So we know they were working on some sort of Generation 5 remake. Whether that's been scrapped or not, who knows? Because if they've been working on it for the last 3 years, when's that going to come out? Because obviously Gen 10 next year, Legends ZA this year, very likely to be Gen 10 DLC in 2027. I mean, it could come out that year as well, but we might not be seeing it until 2028, which means that this game would have been getting worked on for 6 years or so, which means that it should be incredible, but I don't know, they might have just scrapped it completely. But anyway, which ended up becoming a new expansion of cards, which released in Japan in June of 2025, with an English language release following afterward. Now, a new trademark leak indicates that a Rayquaza-themed expansion could be on its way to players. As spotted by PokeBeach, the new trademark is for Storm Emerald and was filed by Game Freak. Very little is known about the plans for this title outside of its name, but there's already been a great deal of speculation based upon prior trademarks made for the Pokemon franchise. The trademark was filed under some of the same classifications as prior Pokemon TCG trademarks, which again is why we believe it is for the TCG, further cementing the likelihood of it being utilized for a future expansion. Rayquaza is believed to be the theme due to the name, especially with Rayquaza having been the featured Pokemon in Pokemon Emerald. Then it goes on to say, when could Storm Emerald release for the Pokemon TCG? So at this time, there's no official release date or confirmation of the set directly from official Pokemon channels. However, one can speculate based upon how trademarks for the franchise have been handled in the past. Several similar Pokemon TCG trademarks have previously been filed about 6 months prior to their names being used to launch new TCG sets. So obviously this was filed, June or whatever. So 6 months later, could be December-ish when this drops. If that's the case, players may be able to expect Storm Emerald to launch sometime at the end of 2025, likely November or December. However, that is the expected release window for the Japanese version of the set. The English language equivalent Pokemon TCG releases tend to launch sometime after that, so players may not want to hold their breath for this expansion just yet. There's a load of Mega Evolution things that they are kind of just going into now. They've just released loads of updates regarding the kind of regional championships to play that, which we'll cover in a video very, very soon, because there's a lot to go over that. And that also links with Mega Evolutions, but then things have also been pushed back, and then there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. They are definitely going towards Mega Evolution. As you see in the TCG, they're doing it. In the anime, they're doing it. They're doing it in the games with Pokemon Legends ZA. So every single kind of Pokemon merchandise is just going into Mega Evolutions. So maybe Mega Evolutions are sticking around for a very, very long time. Who knows? Again, we know that they're available in Champions, which is most likely going to be the predominant sort of competitive scene. So yeah, maybe Mega Evolution is just going to be around for a very long time. Anyway, it then goes on to say Pokemon TCG releases are looking stacked for the remainder of the year, so players have plenty else to look forward to. The English version of Black Bolt and White Flare will reportedly be arriving starting in July, which we're very close to now. Meanwhile, Japan will be seeing several new launches, including Inferno X, as well as Pokemon TCG Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia sets, which will mark the end of an era for Pokemon TCG. Yeah, the Scarlet and Violet era is now over. We are moving into the Mega Evolution era for Pokemon TCG. But yeah, that's all the information about the new sort of trademark. Again, very, very likely to be for the TCG. Might just never even get used, but whenever this happens, it usually always gets used. But could be DLC for Legends EA, who even knows. But anyway, that's the new TCG trademark, or the new Pokemon trademark for, well, Pokemon that obviously we wanted to go over in today's video. Moving on, we have a new Pokemon TCG Pocket event update as well for some free Hourglasses. This was posted by the Pokemon TCG Pocket Twitter account, saying tune in on Twitch to celebrate #HDvee Grove, which of course is dropping this Thursday. Launch and earn in-game rewards. Join one of 7 Pokemon TCG Pocket streams to earn Hourglasses and Wonder Hourglasses. So this is completely free. You don't have to subscribe to these Twitch channels or anything like that. You just have to simply watch, and you get a free pack, I do believe. It says tune in on Twitch, get Pokemon TCG Pocket Hourglasses to celebrate Eevee Grove. So frolic with Eevee and its evolutions with creators on Twitch and earn in-game rewards. So the latest Pokemon trading card game Pocket expansion, Eevee Grove, is arriving later this week, and you can join the celebration happening on Twitch starting on the 26th of June. So that's of course this Thursday when Eevee Grove releases. 7 Pokemon content creators will be streaming throughout the day. Choose your favorite and tune into their stream for at least 45 minutes to earn a gift of 12-pack Hourglasses and 12 Wonder Hourglasses that you can redeem in game. You can earn only one gift for tuning into a stream, but we hope you're able to party all day long with the community. Check out the full schedule of the creators. So yeah, you can't get 7 times 12. That's not a thing. It's just you tune into one of these creators, 45 minutes, and then that's you get I guess a code or something, and then you put that into the game, and then you get 12 Wonder Hourglasses and 12-pack Hourglasses as well. So these are the times and stuff, so I might butcher these names, I do apologize. Kalosaurus, June 26, 2025 from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. PDT. Loopy Fist from the, they're all on the 26th, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. PDT. We have Ursi Day from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We've got Spraygles from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We've got Rika from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We've got Atika from 10 p.m. PDT to June the 27th, 2025 at 1 a.m. PDT, and then we've got Steph of Anime from the 27th of June from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. PDT. You must redeem your reward code in Pokemon TCG Pocket before Friday, July the 25th, 2025 at 7:59 a.m. PDT. But that gives you 25, well, basically a month really of time to redeem this, but you're obviously going to redeem it straight away. But definitely something to do if you are wanting to get an extra free pack in Pokemon TCG Pocket. You just have it on in the background or something whilst you do something else. I don't even know. But yeah, that's just an update regarding Pokemon TCG Pocket and some free Hourglasses. Finishing things off for today's video, though, we have a new Generation 10 rumor that's popped up on 4chan. This was posted on the 21st of June, so a few days ago now. It's just titled 10th Generation by Anonymous. It was posted with this image, which I assume are the starter Pokemon, so we have some sort of like... we have some sort of like bear thing here with some fire coming off of his head. I mean, they were done in paint. I think it's pretty obvious. I've not read this rumor, but I assume they're going to say that they saw the Pokemon and then they redrew them in paint or something. We have what seems to be like a poison water snake. I don't even know what this is. Looking like a kangaroo Dobby sort of thing from Harry Potter. I don't really know what. But that's apparently what these starter Pokemon are going to look like. This was posted on 4chan, so as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. But fair enough, they've actually spent a bit of time on this rumor and actually made some Pokemon instead of just, you know, it being random text and stuff on the screen. But anyway, take it with a massive grain of salt. Let's see what this rumor goes to say. So this information is coming from my friend on a group chat. This friend I have known for many years. They sometimes have shared information on the games that they work for, and ever since the Nintendo Switch released, they've known about the new Pokemon games coming out. I assume that's the Nintendo Switch 2? I don't know, maybe the Nintendo Switch, I don't really know. Recently, they sent the most Pokemon information they've ever had, and said one of us can share it here. I mean, the most information they've ever shared is 2 lines. It's 2 lines of information, but it's the most information they've ever shared. I mean, they must have literally dropped, like, phrases or something, because if this is the most information they've shared, then they're definitely holding back. Anyway, it says Generation 10 is called Copper and Chrome. So Pokemon Copper, Pokemon Chrome. Has nothing to do with what we're expecting the games to be called, but Copper and Chrome. It says it's based on Greece, which, again, very, very likely to be the outcome of where this Pokemon game is going to be based. The image is a sketch over concept artwork of the starters. So it is a grass ground kangaroo. So this is grass ground type over here, Dobby. We have a water poison snake, which, yeah, very much looks like that. And then we have a fire fairy bear. So this is actually fire and fairy type. Then goes on to say the professor is an exotic sailor who gives you a boat you can decorate. That'd actually be a really cool idea. I didn't even think about that in terms of being able to like customize your boat and stuff. Like we'll have character customization, everything like that. But it'd be cool if we did get our own kind of personal boat. And then we sail somewhere, and then we can decorate it with, like, I don't even know, like colors and maybe different sort of things that you can obviously place on the boat. And then it says, with countless islands you can sail to. Then it says, the professor is searching for a fierce Pokemon he saw as a, I assume, child, yeah, as a young trainer. A flying psychic albatross in copper and a flying steel wasp in chrome. So an albatross and a wasp are the, I assume, the legendaries in this game. And then it says the villain is Team Tidal. Team Tidal is actually a pretty cool name. I ain't gonna lie. Cartoony pirates who want to rule over all the islands. The game will only be on the Nintendo Switch 2. From everything my friends showed, it will be amazing. They showed a Clamperl evolution that looks like a surfboard. I will see if I can get more information. I mean, if that was, I assume, shared in the group chat, surely be able to share that image as well. Like, I feel like they would have sent everything over. If you've seen it from the group chat, so you could have, I guess, dropped the image. But I don't know. I mean, it's very much like bottom of the barrel kind of rumors. There's not really any kind of legitimacy to it at all. They've just drawn some images in paint. I, for one, definitely do not believe it. I'd rather these not be the starters, to be fair. I mean, the kangaroo just don't look right. There's something wrong with him. He just don't look right at all. But yeah, I mean, a kangaroo, snake, and a bear would be kind of cool in regards to what the starters would be based on. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I mean, I like the idea of decorating a boat and then obviously being able to sail to all the different islands. But we know it's going to be an archipelago of islands. We know it's going to be based on Greece. But Copper and Chrome also are very, very strange names because, I don't know, do they have something to do with Greece? Maybe. I don't know. My history isn't all there. But either way, That's the rumor. Believe it if you want. I'm going to say it's fake. But let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Do you think it is true or not? Would you like it to be true or not? Do you like the designs of these starter Pokemon for Generation 10? But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out the video and the channel. Also, let me know your thoughts on anything we've covered today. Like I say, the Gen 10 rumor. Make sure to tune in to get some free Hourglasses and Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then also, what are your thoughts on the new trademark? And then also, make sure to do the, obviously, Quacks Community Day if you are wanting to do that. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like I say, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.